There's a watch in there and a lighter. There's also something right there. I don't know what that is. Weird. Look at the burnt marks. Wow. I wonder if you're able to actually get on that. It looks like it's made for you to be able to go, because it looks like a trail. You can go around and then just climb and sit on it. Last time I was here, right over there, there was like some type of structure made by a person that had a seat in it. And one of the trees right up here had weird black things on them. I'm gonna see if it's still there. Wow. Here it is. Yeah, it's the 𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒂𝒈𝒓 star. Yeah. It's just like the one that I have on, but it's upside down. It's really hard to get this to look upside down, but yeah. There it is. And it's not ink, it's burnt into it. That's the whole thing, it's burnt into it. It's not painted on, it's burnt. You can see by the white. So that thing on the tree, that symbol, I discovered it in 2021. And I always forget which tree it was. I thought it was the other one because there was another tree that had like sketches on it. But that, I saw it 2021 as well. And then saw it again in around 2023. And it was fading away because of erosion. But then that one, the star, it's clearly this, right? But this right here is supposed to ward off evil, right? And in that, on the tree, it's upside down. It's like this, upside down. I don't know how good that was. And since it was upside down, it means, well, I suppose the opposite of protecting yourself against evil. It's like worshiping it, because the devil's star and this star are very different. I can't really get it because of how it is on my arm. This star and the devil's star, they are total opposites. I don't know the exact reasoning behind it, but somebody gave me this star one day when I went camping. We found a literal witch shrine. That's on my channel. That's a very old video, a long time ago.
Does it? Grab it.
Well, grab what?
Right here.
That's blood or something else. Look, see how it's glowing? No, look, see.
Turn it off.
What do you mean?
No, it's on with their light.
See, it's glowing a brighter purple. That means there's a liquid on it. On the camera, you can barely see it, but you can.
Yeah, you see it. That's it.
On the
It's very unusual.
That is terrifying.
That's pretty.
And the people we were camping beside told me afterwards that that shrine was made by a group of witches, which that's exactly what it was. And then she gave me this and said to wear it at all times, but especially around areas that might be demonic, because it would help, like, put a barrier around me or something. And since then I've had it on, and I wear it every time I go camping because it's nice looking, but also it protects you against evil entities or spirits, demons. Literally, like, in the middle of nowhere. There's only a few houses around here. I want to figure out who put that there, because it's burnt into the tree and it's not being removed, and it's been there for years. And it's not the paint. You can see that it's burnt because there's like the whiteness of it, which is like the ash, you know what I mean? When you burn wood, it turns a bit whitish. So I don't think it's paint. I truly think it was ash. And the day I found it, I remember I touched it and it was warm for a few seconds. It's very interesting. And it's 2026 now. I have been wanting to get back to this place for years. And every so often I would like to go back and see if there's any people around it, you know? Figure out who they are and why they're doing it. Arsons, I guess, because a lot of the trees back there were burnt when I discovered it. Like I said, when I touched it, it was still a bit warm. So clearly, you know, maybe it was a Pareto effect. Like, my body lying, thinking, my brain thinking that since I thought it was ash, they would feel, you know, warm. But I don't think so. I really do think that it was warm. But then there's like this right here. I mean, this looks burnt, right? Can't really get it good on camera. Let me try this. I mean, this looks burnt, right? But the difference is it's an old rotten tree. And that tree is still fresh and healthy all these years. Whew. A freaking wasp or whatever those things call, or the red ones that sting you. I think it's a wasp or a hornet. I think that's what they're called, hornets or something like that. They just try to sting me. But yeah, I want to go back here again someday. Maybe put out some ghost equipment, but we're gonna leave it now. It's so interesting now, so quiet. Only a few chirps of animals. There's so many things in this world. It makes you wonder. There are people in this world who would submit their life to evil just for the sake of doing it, regardless of religious beliefs. Whether you think it's a cult that's like actually cultic, as in truly summons witches and demons and whatnot, or just crazy cannibalistic rednecks. Either way, they exist, right? Even if it is just psychopaths and what they're doing has no spiritual truths, you can't disnounce the true facts. Those people exist, and they think that what they're doing is connected to a demonic being of some sort. Even if it's not, they still do the actions, the murders, the cannibalism. Even if the spiritual ties to it are all fake, or you're a skeptic of the idea of it being truly connected to true demons, the evil deeds are still done, regardless if it's them connected to demons or not. So whether or not you believe it's a demon that makes them do it, or a demon's the reason they do it, it doesn't stop the fact that it's done and they do it. This place is so quiet. More stuff. But is this just paint for the trails? I mean, it's black paint and trees are black, so why would I use black paint, right? That looks like a symbol. Like a 4 or a triangle or something. See that? That's blue paint. Now, why is there blue paint? Perhaps it's to lead you to the blue trail. But even that isn't how it is down there. That's on the top of the tree, not right in front of it in your eyes. And down here, somewhere around here, there's black paint. But it has blue in it. It's like an odd mix of black and blue. You gotta get real close to see the blue. Down there, it's black, and that's it. So I feel, yeah. This bird is so interesting. That's also why I brought this. I'm trying to get good. So I got the thing that wards off evil. Of course, I got the thing that protect, if you want to think of it like that. Right here's a better example. See, they got those on a lot of the trees as markers. But that's not on a tree, that's on a stick. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm about tree. I mean, that's a tree, but it's not. It's, you know, like a stick, a plant. But you get my point. See, this one, it has blue. Can you get that on? Yeah, right there, blue. But that doesn't. But is that paint or is that part of the tree? Oh, it does. Right there. Blue. Yeah, the other tree did not have blue at all, but it had the marking. So you see what I mean? I noticed that just today, returning, that one of these trees never had these black markings on them. So I was like, what is this? Let me get closer. But they all have blue. Every single one has the blue. You just gotta get real close up to see it. That one, I got real close. There ain't no blue. And it's a really bright blue. But that's my point. I don't think it was put there by a park ranger or anything. I feel like it was put there by a random civilian, you know, someone who wasn't supposed to do it against the law. And like I said, even if it is just to scare people off, it could be that, or it could be them trying to worship the devil. And even if you don't believe in the devil, that doesn't mean they're not going to do evil things, thinking that the devil wants them to do those things, such as like someone mentally ill, doing horrific, essentially demonic things. Of course, by demonic, I mean like murder, not like sacrifices to actual devils. Again, right there, the thing on the branch or whatever, the pink stuff. But then right here, somewhat blue. And right there, it's very blue. Hoping that I'm getting these on camera correctly. I got my camera facing me, so I can't see the screen when I move it away from my face. My handheld camera. Interesting.